Welcome back to the rest of the story. I wanted to start off by saying thanks to everybody that showed up to the farm day. Hope you all had a great time. All of us sure did. I also want to say thank you to Sloan's for bringing this equipment up. There's a small compact tractor that Alex already took already. WS Ag managed to get all their stuff out of here before I was able to film any of that. Between the planter and the self-propelled sprayer with the 360-degree Y drops on it, that was a pretty cool looking unit. I wasn't able to do any videos throughout the farm day, largely because I was talking to people that had approached me. Also, at any one time, I think we had about 6 different cameras I saw running. So as far as the farm day goes, I'm very confident that it pretty well got covered throughout all the different channels that were here. Well, especially Wes, One Only Farmer, Wes and Teresa. It was a lot of fun having them here. Tim, Cotton Top 3. I wish I would have gotten a chance to talk to him a little bit more. I got to talk to him a little bit when he first got here. But after he initially got here, we were both probably at different sides of the farm. I did get to say goodbye to him, but as I said, I just didn't get a chance to really sit down and carry out a decent conversation with him, or long enough conversation with him. Also, Big Tractor Power was here. I got to talk to him quite a bit last night, and that was really enjoyable. It's kind of fun to put a face to the voice because it's kind of hard to not recognize that guy's voice. Especially when I saw him walking by doing a live stream. It's like, well, I don't recognize you, but I definitely know you by the voice. So I just wanted to say thank you for all the YouTube channels that came out and made this event that much more enjoyable. Also, as far as the sponsors that brought the equipment, Sloan's, of course, Rhino Ag, everybody that came from them. That was, from what I understand, I talked to them throughout the day, and it sounds like they may have sold a piece of equipment or two. So that was a lot of, well, probably a big plus for them. But as always, the Rhino equipment is a very, very reliable brand that's been on the farm here for the last couple of years. We really like them. And of course, our agronomist, Andrew from WS Ag Center. And I didn't, just so I don't forget about it, I don't know if he's watching my videos or not, but our truck driver, Chris from Aero Trucking, he went and polished up one of his trucks and parked it up here for the farm day also. So thanks to all of you. Anybody that I missed, I hope I didn't miss anybody. I hope I didn't. But if I did, thanks for coming. Thanks for all your support to all the viewers. The channels are, I think we're all having fun doing this. I mean, if we weren't having fun, we wouldn't be doing it. So I just wanted to look over this John Deere equipment a little bit because I haven't had a chance to really do much with it. And I'll tell you what, we'll start out with this Gator. From what I understand, and the first time I heard about these John Deere Gators, I was told that John Deere is getting into the pickup line of products. Largely because on the outside, it looks like your stereotypical Gator. On the inside, it has all the creature comforts of your regular pickup truck. We got cloth seats. Well, the power tilt box, I mean, you don't get that in your truck. Air conditioning, heat. You can control all the vents. 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, windshield wipers, of course. When it powers up here, I mean, it's just as nice as one of the tractors. I mean, our Gator over there has the older display. It's not colored at all. So this really looks like you're powering up our 8R across this dash. It's a really neat machine. This is a diesel. I do believe they make this in a gas machine. One thing, it actually having the windows you can raise and lower. I mean, this, just like a pickup truck, it's really neat. The dash is very accessible. You can carry 3 people at least. If you got creative, probably 5 or 6 or 10 if you really wanted to. The windows on the front opens up. So if you're really wanting that nice summer air to hit you, I could understand why you'd like that. but we also have the sun visors, just like in your standard truck, the rear view mirror, and I guess I'll end it at that so we're not getting too carried away sounding like I'm trying to sell the truck for them, because the machine pretty well sells itself. Overall, on the outside of it, other than how the cab is set up, with the solid doors and everything, obviously it's got a little bit of a different setup, different design compared to ours, but it grows on you. I'll be honest with you, I didn't like ours when we got it. I didn't like how it looked. I didn't like the whole bubble glass kind of dome shape it had to it, but it does grow on you, and I really do like ours. It doesn't have the AC. With all that glass, it turns into a blast furnace on a really hot day out. That's why you see the front windows open. With this, that air conditioning, Ryan and I took this thing for a ride up around the field before he left here, and the air conditioning really works. It works really well. Not much point to try the heat, obviously, but this is one of the machines Alex decided to bring out and put on display. And yeah, I've actually heard about it for quite a while now, and this is my second chance of being able to look at it and really look it over. I mean, it doesn't, on the back end, it looks identical to ours. I think the big change that you're going to notice is this area right through here. So honestly, it would make quite a difference, and it does have a different hood setup, but it would make checking corn and soybeans, at least for us, checking the crops throughout the summer when it's 100 degrees out. I mean, we got lucky. It was cool enough for the farm day yesterday, but today I think we're in the 90s, and they're saying severe storms tomorrow, so that's why we quick got everything in the machine shed so it doesn't get busted. Yes, we do have some of the equipment outside yet, but they're not going to get dinged and dented and destroyed. Well, anybody that was here at the farm day recognizes this machine. This is what we were using for pulling the people carrier around. I can tell you right now that the same person that drove last year pulling the people carrier, it was an open station tractor. This year when he found out he had a cab, he was very, very happy. It was a little bit of a relief because with the dust, and it did get fairly hot there a little bit after 12 yesterday. And from the sounds of it, he had the AC blowing. And actually I was in there after he left and the AC was cranked. So very nice, compact, 6135E. And a very simple design, very easy to maintain, to be honest with you. It is comparable to our 2955 that we had. Ryan says it really feels like it to him. Myself, I was really surprised to see that they had these manual transmissions set up in here. Definitely tripping over my own words. Definitely a machine that is very easy just to jump in and start driving. As far as putting it in gear and everything, you have three different choices. You have your range, your gear, then you have your direction selector. So it's either left-hand reverser, I guess is the technical term you want to call it, but you know, forward, reverse. You don't have to clutch to engage this. And to start this machine, all you have to do is make sure you have it in park, and this is all it has to be in neutral. Let me tilt this down here for you. Yeah, shut all the air off. There we go. It lights right up just like the newer displays. I like I like the white tack on these, the more color. It beats the old digital displays. Really simple, straightforward design, but simple is also reliable. A lot less electronics. You don't have all the electrical to have to worry about quite so much, and it's honestly, as long as you know how to operate a standard transmission, you can figure this out really quick. I mean, it really didn't take much of a learning curve to run this. And at 135 horse, this would be a really nice a really nice chore tractor. That tedder sitting out there, that blade, I know for a fact, well, especially with the 3 SCVs on it, we could put this on that rake, that 14, I believe that's a 14 wheel, 12 or 14 wheel Rhino rake. And it would pull it just fine. I know we could pull that with our 4020. So especially with mechanical front wheel drive, and it does have a loader attachment on it, or the hookups on it. I guess I don't know if the loader comes with it, but a really nice, simple machine. Anymore nowadays, I think the big thing is a cab, at least for us in this area. It's, ooh, shut the key off so I don't run the battery down. But all the fuses and everything are really quick and simple and easy to get to. Very accessible. Whoops. So everything out back, yet again, you can see down through here very well. So a very nice, simple machine. But it does have the DEF. So, which most of them nowadays do. This is the machine that I was kind of holding off on talking about. I was probably the most excited about the fact that Alex was going to send this down. No, I'm not going to use it. We were told that we could use it for some of the things around here. We never got to it. First things first, on the front end here, this is a universal skid steer attachment. The bucket we cannot hook onto our skid steer unless we did some fab. But all of our skid steer buckets are interchangeable with the front end of this loader. I got really close, and honestly, if I get a chance tomorrow morning yet, if they're not here, you guys are probably aware of the fact that our skid steer is too small to properly utilize that grapple bucket of mine, that Verne grapple. So Alex took the time to mention to me that, hey, you have the hydraulics to run your grapple bucket. You could put your grapple on this machine. I am really excited to want to try this. I don't have time to do it right now. If I get a chance tomorrow morning, I will go ahead and probably try to do it. But something with a machine like this with a grapple bucket on it, grapple bucket aside, I could destroy a lot of stuff with this. I'm probably the most destructive person on the farm between Dad, Ryan, and myself. I like destroying stuff, as long as it's not something that is going to take you forever and ever to rebuild or fix, or even just pushing dirt. The back end is built very heavy. This is a counterweight. It's all solid, very heavy. You can feel it when you're running this machine. A big selling point on this machine that Alex was telling me is the tires and the steering system. The front tires do not move. They are solid. How this machine turns, and that in turn saves the wear and tear on the tires, is that the machine pivots right through here, which, you know, is a given. I did not realize that the back tires turn. So Alex, being the ever so confident salesman that he is, has said that they guarantee, I mean, I don't believe it's a guarantee from the dealership, but they say that 5,000 hours on this machine for the tires before you would have to replace the tires. That's a heck of an incentive, because he took the liberty of doing the math on how much it's costing us to put tires on our skid steer, and we would actually save money tires wise by going to a machine like this. So I could have a lot of fun with this. Just being blunt, if I had a machine like this, what I would use it for would really be for like hauling manure. If we had one of those vertical beater spreaders, like, it's on my list of toys that I'd like to buy someday. One of those hydro push vertical beater spreaders where you can load this out of a steer lot very easily. The tires, plus with the turning setup on it, you can turn really sharp. You could load manure really easy with this. Same thing with the fact that the front end is interchangeable with skid steer implements and attachments. That opens up the door to what you could do with this. rather wide. Go and look through any skid steer attachment book, and there's attachments upon attachments out there that you can use these for. Basically anything you really think of. And myself, bale tines, my grapple bucket, of course. I could totally see me out there, and don't worry guys, I'm not about to take this out in the woods and push trees or anything, or brush. But if I owned it, you would totally see me out pushing trees or brush. When I buy a piece of equipment, I buy it to use it. I don't buy it to destroy it. I mean, you do gotta, you know, respect what you're running. But this is definitely would be in my list of purchases that I'd make if I won the lottery. Because while I do respect what we could do with it, I can honestly probably justify a skid steer more than this. So that's why I'm taking full advantage of doing this video and kind of showing you guys that. I know Ryan did talk about it, but this is what the front end looks like on it. Sounds like somebody's outside too. But this is your controller, your control panel. This is your controller. I'm not going to get carried away because I know Ryan discussed all this, but I thought it was really neat. This is your forward and reverse, just at your fingertips, and then this is for controlling the bucket. Clear, wide open window, very easy, accessible as far as your side of view. I could totally see loading bales with this thing. I mean, I'd have a blast. So, and a really nice, whoops, I'm gonna say cozy cab. It's not confining, but it's really not like, oh, I can actually stretch my legs out really well too though, so really not gonna complain. But these construction stuff that John Deere's putting out is built really heavy. You can tell it's built to work. I know guys that really use their John Deere skid steers, and when I say use, I believe abuse rhymes with that too. And they hold up really well. So, and like I say, I don't say that in my videos just because I'm paid to. I'm not paid to. That is my own opinion. Everybody tells me, I was just told this morning, John Deere is priced the way it is, but I tell everybody, the reason John Deere has their prices set where they are is because of the dependability and the creature comforts of that machine. I can run a lot of our newer equipment like that 82, even this. I know I could run this for an extended amount of hours and I wouldn't be sore, I wouldn't be beaten up, and its operator comfort is really big nowadays because we are working longer days. We are working more acres, more ground, more, well, longer hours. So with that, I don't know a whole lot about these end loaders or anything, so I'm really not qualified to tell you a lot about the specifics or anything because I don't exactly know the specifics. Just from a farmer point of view, yeah, I can say that if I had the money, this would definitely have a place on our farm. I gotta say, all three of them would. But with that, this is the post farm day video, and that's all you're gonna get as far as the farm day goes. Thank you again, everybody. We all had fun, and until next time, take care, take it easy, keep in touch. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.